SGA gets like I don't even know, a touch foul, I guess, on the drive. LeBron has the worst whistle of any star player I've ever seen. I mean, I've been with him 2 years now. There's, again, the smaller guys, because they can be theatric, they typically draw more fouls, and the bigger players that are, built like LeBron, it's hard for them. But he gets clobbered, and he got clobbered again tonight a bunch. And
the Lakers, and what the Lakers got going on is 25-10 on free throws, and you got your ass whooped by what, 23, 25 points? So it ain't the referees. Like, this shit is sad. This LeBron thing it's really sad.
Well, the Los Angeles Lakers find themselves down 0-3 in this series, and right now it honestly looks like they have zero answers for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now listen, at one point there were complaints flying everywhere, and I remember JJ Redick making a point about the referees, but after Game 3, you've got Kwame Brown pushing back hard on all of that talk. Now I'm about to play a clip of the excuses JJ Redick was making, and then Kwame Brown is going to fact check it in real time and really go off on LeBron James.
Yeah, I mean, I sarcastically said the other day they were the most disruptive team without fouling. I mean, they have a few guys that foul on every possession, and SGA gets like I don't even know, a touch foul, I guess, on the drive. There was a stretch where 4 straight possessions, our guys got absolutely clobbered trying to make an entry pass to Jackson, and Jalen Williams is grabbing his jersey with both arms. That's a turn. They're hard enough to play. They're hard enough to play. You've got to be able to just call it if they foul, and they do foul.
Along those lines, I mean, LeBron has, I think, taken 5 free throws here in 2 games. Have you seen him be like attacking and downhill? And are you surprised he hasn't been able to get to the line more?
Well, he gets clobbered on that one, with Jalen Williams coming over trying to block the shot when he spun baseline on Dort. That was in that stretch as well. LeBron has the worst whistle of any star player I've ever seen. I mean, I've been with him 2 years now. There's, again, the smaller guys, because they can be theatric, they typically draw more fouls, and the bigger players that are, built like LeBron, it's hard for them. But he gets clobbered, and he got clobbered again tonight a bunch. But that's not like a new thing. That's not specific to this crew or, this series. He gets fouled a lot. That doesn't happen. I mean, guy gets hit on the head more than any player I've seen on drives, and it rarely gets called. So
the Lakers, and what the Lakers got going on is 25-10 on free throws, and you got your ass whooped by what, 23, 25 points? So it ain't the referees. It's the coach. It's LeBron. It's the people on the team that's masquerading as leaders that's waiting to give up. I'm looking at the eyes and the body language of LeBron. And he's waiting for somebody else to take over the show. And then so he could be the hero at the end. I'm looking at the body language of JJ Redick. He's looking for the players to save the day. He's not grabbing the bull by the horn. At least he played not Jake LaRabia, at least he played Luke Kennard for a second, but he still didn't give LeBron no rest. I'm watching defensive plays where LeBron will go down and hit a 3 on offense, come down, switch off a guard onto Chet Holmgren, a big, and then run from Chet Holmgren to go double the ball, and then Chet Holmgren end up getting a lob dunk at the rim. What the hell are you thinking? What are you going to double the ball? Rudy Hachimura is taller than the guy. You hope that he stay in front of him. You don't fake like you playing defense and go double the ball, and then they make one pass, another pass at the rim to the 7'4" guy. That's stupid. The guy is playing no defense because he's conserving energy. I would not be running no 41-year-old in 8-minute stretches. You're not playing that long. You're going to play the first 5-6 minutes of the game, and then you coming out. And I might can get you in at the last 2 minutes of the quarter, but you're not playing long stretches to where we're going to have so many defensive lapses, because that's where LeBron is going to rest. He's going to rest anytime he get a defensive possession. He's going to rest on defense. And with this team, those times that he's taking off, they're very costly. He can get away with that with the team they were playing last time with the Suns with no, with the Houston Rockets with no AD or KD. He can get away with that on that team. You can't get away with that with this team. They're a well-oiled machine. They hit at whoever LeBron is guarding. It's usually a big he's switching off on, or a guard that goes to the corner, Caruso, or the light-skinned black kid. And guess what these guys are doing? They're not just bailing the Lakers out shooting corner threes. They're going backdoor for lobs. They're cutting backdoor like Denver used to do for that lob, or that layup, or they're hitting those corner threes. When you don't play defense and you can't keep guys in front of you, and especially when you have a 41-year-old who they only care about his stat sheet. What they're not talking about is what's not showing up in the stat sheet. The plays that these guys are taking off. The plays that they're whining to the officials about calls. Austin Reed. I don't know. The second round picks back in the day used to understand that they were second round picks. The referees ref the game different when you were a second. They don't like to let second round picks run up on them and do all that talking. I don't know what's going on, but Austin Reeves done smelt his own tea because he don't even get back on defense. This shit is crazy. Blow a layup and you're already doubling the free throws of the other team, and you crying for every goddamn call. This don't make no sense. This make no sense. Them knees what they need to be talking about. Nah. And this guy is thinking about coming back for another year where he's going to be older, he's going to play less defense, and they're still going to pin the blame on other people that they can't win. Like, this shit is sad. This LeBron thing it's really sad because it's ruining some of these young players' up-and-coming careers because they're going to get reputations behind this shit that they're saying.
Well, at this point, let's just be real. The Los Angeles Lakers are down terrible in this series, and they still haven't figured out a real answer for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And listen, there's been a lot of chatter about the referees too, especially after JJ Redick brought up the free throw situation. But after Game 3, that whole argument started getting serious pushback. The stats were thrown out there. OKC with 10 free throws, LA with 25. And even with that gap, the Lakers still got blown out by 23 points at home. And that's exactly where guys like Kwame Brown stepped in and started checking that narrative in real time, basically saying you can't hide behind officiating when the score looks like that. The whole point being made is simple. If you're really the better squad, that kind of free throw difference doesn't turn into a full-on blowout. Instead, Kwame is framing it like OKC is just the more complete, more locked-in team right now, especially with how they're handling pressure and adjustments. And even with injuries being mentioned in the mix, including references to players like Jalen Williams, the Thunder are still executing at a much higher level. That's why the talk about a possible sweep started picking up after Game 3, because right now, it doesn't even feel competitive anymore. And that's the reality fans are reacting to. Less excuses, more dominance from OKC.